Are there any other documents besides the Bible that talk about Jesus?
Yeah, actually there are. Jesus of Nazareth is referred to in Roman, Jewish, and extra-biblical Christian sources. Some of these have been cataloged in a book by R.T. France, spelled like the country France, called The Evidence for Jesus, or a more recent book, The Jesus Legend, by Paul Eddy, and Greg Boyd has a nice chapter in which they discuss the extra-biblical testimony to Jesus of Nazareth. Josephus, for example, the Jewish historian, has a very interesting passage on Jesus, and even talks about his brother James. He talks about John the Baptist. Many of the same people that appear in the biblical Gospels are there in the pages of Josephus. So it's quite amazing. We actually have more historical information about this relatively obscure man, this Galilean preacher named Jesus of Nazareth, than we do about many major figures of antiquity. So if you're interested, take a look at those books.
The reason I bring it up is simply in the course of preparing for this debate, I encountered the claims that there is no record of Jesus apart from
Who said
the
that?
Gospel. I didn't even look at it. It struck me as quite a wild claim.
I will say there are certain kooks out there writing today, especially on the internet, people like G.A. Wells and others who make these radical claims like Jesus of Nazareth never existed and so forth. And they're completely rejected within the guild of professional historians and biblical scholars. And the book by Eddy and Boyd that I mentioned deals extensively with some of these fellows. But as I mentioned, the passage in Josephus, in Tacitus, the Syrian writer Marabar Serapion, there are references in Jewish Talmud. They're discussed in the sources that I gave you.
Thanks. I was rather struck by the claim, and it seemed quite wild to me.